this is a question I kind of added on. It could be snake or reptile, whichever one came. If there was a snake, cool. If it was a reptile, but what was your first snake?
My first snake was a ball python.
Okay.
Third grade, ball python. And
Third grade. Okay.
what's crazy about it is I got a ball python and I also had a ferret. These should be mortal enemies. You know what I'm saying? These should be mortal enemies. Ain't no
Yeah.
way. But yeah, both cool. Very dope. I love them both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So third grade. That's what. That's my son's in third grade. So that's like 7, 8 years old.
7 or 8? Is that 7 or 8? No,
My
that's like 9, isn't it?
that. Well, I don't know. Maybe my son was born in June, so maybe he went to school later. He's about to be 8. So it could be 7, 8, 9, in between there, depending on I can't say words. It also depends on like what state you're in, because some states start
Yeah, I'm about to
school
say,
early too.
because
Yeah.
I was still in Illinois at the time, so yeah,
Okay. So
around
it
there.
could be 7, 8, 9, yeah, right around there.
Yeah.
So the first time, like, was it something you wanted? You go, hey, I want a
Oh,
snake.
deaf.
Okay. Okay.
I had been look. I wanted one before that. You know what I'm saying? Look. Me, and my grandfather. Heavy on the Animal Planet,
Uh huh.
watching Steve do his thing, and man, I had always wanted some. I always loved animals, man. I had always loved them. I think that the first snake I ever held before I got my ball python was a corn snake, and I didn't even know it was a corn snake till later in life, and I was like, man, this is
Hmm.
dope. You know what I'm saying? I want an animal, man. I always wanted something exotic. So getting that ball python and having that ferret was crazy. Like mom used to come to my basketball practice with them junks. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
wow, really?
yeah,
That's
that's
cool. So like, how long did you keep that first ball python? Like,
I, man. Okay, so growing up how I grew up, man, moved around a lot, so I didn't get to keep them as long as I wanted to. I don't honestly,
okay,
I have no idea what moms did with them, how she got them off, who she gave them to.
okay,
I'm a kid at the time. I can't, make any decisions. Nothing real. But
understandable. That's what I tell people. People ask me why I leave LA and go to um Wisconsin. So I moved from LA to Wisconsin,
of
and I
all
was like,
places,
I didn't have choices in that, but I did get to pick what socks I wanted to bring, so it made me feel like I had a choice. And I picked the black socks, so I left the white socks out there. I took the black socks. That was my little holding on to something I think I was making decisions on. But I understand that. Okay, okay. Yeah, it does make it hard when you're moving around a lot.
yeah.
Definitely, definitely. But what did you remember that pet's name?
You know what? I didn't give the ball python a name, but the ferret name was Max. Yeah. Hey, yo, I so
Why Max? Okay, because that's a regular name. That's
yo,
I wasn't expecting that.
my man's name was Max. I want to say I named him Max because of you remember the movie Shazam.
Shazam, yeah.
All right, and
Oh,
the kid's
his
name in the
name
movie
is
was
Max.
Max.
It is.
That's why
It
I named
is.
him Max. But
Okay.
Buddy was first off, he had his cage, but he would run all through the house. And mind you, at this time we had a floor model TV in the living room.
Mm,
Yeah, in the floor model TV that turned. You know what I'm
yep.
saying? He would
Yep.
go under in the
Yep.
inside the TV, bro. So we had to
Yep.
put a bell on him. We had to put a bell on him. Otherwise, it's like, yo, ma, I can't find Max. Where's he at? Hold on. Find him. Come here, man. What you doing?
Yeah. That
So
was so. My cousin, she had ferrets. I wanted a ferret so bad, but I learned that they had to modify a lot of their furniture to be
hmm
flat so they couldn't dig in under the furniture and get into the furniture. So once you said you had a floor model, I instantly knew where that ferret was going. They
yeah,
would have to dig into stuff and crawl into. So they had to put their couches flat. They took all the legs off, put it
yeah.
flat. Oh, but I always wanted a ferret. I thought they were really cool animals.
Hey,
Um,
ferrets are dope, man, and they're really intelligent for real.
Maybe one day I'll get a ferret. Maybe one day we'll see. If I get a bigger place, more room, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. What up, Jace? Thanks for coming through. LKB Pythons, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Um, I totally blanked on. I'm glad I think it was somebody else. No, that was it. Okay, okay. Yeah, ferret. That's a crazy combination of ferret and the ball python at the same time.
Yeah.
Crazy combination. But hey, you made it work. That's what
Yeah.
matters.
Never had no
You made it
problems. No
work.
escapees
Okay.
or nothing.
Okay, I like that. I like that.